In the previous video, we saw the connection between the goddess and the number 3 through the names Tripura, Trijagadvandya, Trimurti and Tridasheshwari. Today, we shall have a look at names from 126 to 130. 126th verse.
त्र्यक्षरी दिव्यगन्धाढ्या सिन्दूरतिलकाञ्जिता उमा शैलेन्द्रतनया गौरी गन्धर्वसेविता.
Triakshari, the connection that Devi has with the number 3 is more. It is said that all mantras with the 3 syllables, Triakshari, is Devi only. Each syllable of the Sri Vidya mantra, Bala, is a Kuda. Aim, Vagbhavagudam, Klim, Kamarajagudam, Sau, Shakti Gudam. The 3 syllables of the Panchadashakshari mantra are the goddess herself. Divya Gandhathya. This name describes the goddess as one who is graced with divine sense, surrounded by deities, and one who bestows divine sense on worshippers. The Devas worship Devi by collecting fragrant flowers and sandalwood from the Nandana-vanas, the flower gardens of the Devas. So, the goddess is divinely scented. Similarly, the worshippers also adorn the goddess with precious things and worship her. Sindura Tilakanchita. The meaning of this name is one who is beautiful with sinduram, that is crimson powder, who is beautiful with sinduram and tilak, and who is surrounded by elephants, etc. Sinduram is offered for pujas because the goddess likes sinduram very much. Sinduram also means elephant and Kanchita means parivrata. Then it can also be said that Devi is surrounded by elephants. Uma. Uma means Devi Parvati. Sati, Daksha's daughter, was saddened by her father's misdeeds and performed Dehatyagam and was later born as Himavan's daughter Parvati and joined Lord Shiva. Shailendra Tanaya. Here the goddess is described as the daughter of Shailendra, that is Himavan. Gauri, the goddess is described as having a golden complexion by this name. It is also seen in Devi Purana that goddess has the color of conch, jasmine and the moon, and that is why she is called Gauri. Gandharva Sevita. This name means she who is served by Gandharvas and worshipped by singers. Music is also called Gandharva Vidya. Hence, she is said to be worshipped by singers. 127th verse.
विश्वगर्भा स्वर्णगर्भा वरदा वागधीश्वरी ध्यानगम्या परिच्छेद्या ज्ञानदा ज्ञानविग्रहा.
Vishwagarbha. The goddess is described by this name as one who conceived the universe and one who wears it within, etc. Swarnagarbha Varada. It should be understood as 2 names, Swarnagarbha and Avarada. Swarnagarbha. According to the Vayu Purana, Devi is born of gold and has a golden womb. Hence, she is called as Hiranyagarbha. Here the goddess is addressed as Hiranyagarbha Rupini. The meaning can also be seen as one who has mantras in her womb. When we split the word as Su and Varna, it also means superior colors, that is, aksharas of the mantras. Avarada. This name describes the goddess as one who slays or punishes the wicked. They are demonic in nature who deny the dharma path and live by the adharma path. It is said that the goddess punishes them to renounce the path of adharma. Vagadhishwari. In this name, the goddess is described as the goddess of words. Vashini, Kameshwari, Modini, Vimala, Aruna, Jayini, Sarveshwari and Kaulini, the 8 deities of speech, are serving the goddess in the Sarvarogahara Chakra in the Sri Chakra. It was to them that Devi ordered to compose the Lalitha Sahasra Namam. Devi is also the deity of the Vagwadini mantra. It is this goddess who gives the ability to speak. Dhanagamya Parichedya. These 2 should be understood as 2, Dhanagamya and Aparichedya. Dhanagamya. Devi is described as one who is worthy of being known by meditation. It is said that there are many inherent human limitations that make us unaware of the presence of the goddess, and that these limitations can be overcome through meditation. Then we can reach Devi. Aparichedya. Here the goddess is described as being without the boundaries of time, that is kalam, and land, that is desham. It is said that it is not possible to say that we will see the goddess in this place or at this time. The goddess is omnipresent, beyond time, that is kalam, and land, that is desham, and matter, vastu. Jnanada. Devi is said to be the bestower of wisdom, especially wisdom that gives salvation. Goddess gives wisdom. Jnana Vigraha. Here the goddess is described as the embodiment of wisdom itself and as the purveyor of wisdom. 128th verse.
Sarvavedanta Samvedya Satyananda Swarupini Lopamudrarchita Leela Klipta Brahmanda Mandala.
Sarva Vedanta Samvedya. Devi is well known by all Vedas. The Upanishads, the final parts of the Vedas, are a treasure trove of knowledge. All of them contain the knowledge of the goddess. Satyananda Surupini. Devi is said to be the personification of truth and bliss. Truth is that which remains the same, unchanged, past, present, and future. The Upanishad says that Brahman is the truth, wisdom, and infinity. Since the goddess is Brahma Surupini, the truth and Ananda are Devi only. Lopamudrarchita. Lopamudra is the wife of sage Agastya. The meaning of this name is she who is adored and worshipped by that Lopamudra. There is also a mantra called Lopamudra. It can also mean one who is worshipped by the Lopamudra mantra. Leela Klipta Brahmanda Mandala. The goddess is described here as one who, as effortlessly as Leela, has enfolded the cosmos. Srishti, Sthiti, and Samharam are just child's play for Devi. 129th verse.
Adrishya Drishyarahida Vijnatri Vedyavarjita Yogini Yogada Yogya Yogananda Yuganthara.
Adrishya. It is said that Devi is invisible, invisible to the eye. It is said that one cannot experience the goddess by seeing with eyes, hearing the voice, or smelling the divine scent. It is also said that this can be achieved by yogis in Chetana if they meditate with Shraddha and Bhakti. Drishyarahida. It is said that Devi has nothing to see. It was said that in the name Kevala, that everything is Devi only and there is nothing different from her. Devi is perfect and complete, so it means that she has nothing to see. Vijnatri. The meaning here is that the goddess is known by special wisdom. Devi is the giver of knowledge. Vedyavarjita. Here it is said that Devi is one who has nothing to be known. Devi knows everything at all times. Devi is omniscient. Yogini. Maharshi Patanjali says that yoga is to prevent chittavritti. Chittam, that is mind, is always fickle. The first step to union with the soul and the Supreme Soul in Ashtanga Yoga is to concentrate the mind by practicing the Behiranga Yogas of Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, and Pratyahara. It is natural to the goddess who is Brahmarupini. Hence, the goddess is described as Yogini. This name also means one who is of yoginis. That is, the yogini deities like Dakini and Agini are also said to be the same, Devi. We have seen this before. Yogada. She who gives yoga is Yogada. If Mantra Yoga, Laya Yoga, Hara Yoga, and Raja Yoga, which are the yogic powers, are to be accomplished by human effort, first the blessings of the goddess is required. It is Devi who bestows yogic powers. Yogya. Yogya is said to be one who deserves the yogam. By introspecting the senses through perception, meditation, and samadhi, Sat and Chit merge into the blissful soul and permanent bliss is attained. Devi is said to be Yogya as it is given to the devotee by the karuna of the goddess. Yogananda. The meaning of this name is one who has the pleasure of yoga and one who is blissful in yoga nidra, etc. It is said that the bliss that can be experienced through yoga siddhi is the very form of the goddess. As Sushupti is also bliss, she is also called as one in yoga nidra. Yuganthara. The meaning of this name is that the goddess wears and conducts the 4 yugas. It means that in Krita Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga and Kali Yuga, Devi is the one who wears them to perform their respective dharmas properly. 130th verse.
ഇച്ഛാശക്തി ജ്ഞാനശക്തി ക്രിയാശക്തി സ്വരൂപിണി സർവാധാര സുപ്രതിഷ്ഠ സദസത് രൂപധാരിണി.
Ichhashakti, Jnanashakti, Kriyashakti, Surupini. Here it is said that Devi is in the form of 3 Shaktis, namely Ichha, Jnana and Kriya. The body of the goddess itself is these 3 powers. It is said that Ichha Shakti is the head, Jnana Shakti is the body and Kriya Shakti is the feet. Sarvadhara. The goddess is described by this name as one who is the basis of everything, one who is the source of all things, one who exists with all creations. Devi is the foundation of the universe. All universes are based on Devi. The goddess is seen in all things. Therefore, Devi is Sarvadhara. Supradishta. Here the goddess is described as having a bright existence. The existence of the goddess is eternal. The goddess will be there before and after the Mahapralayam, that is a great flood. It remains same at all times. Even if all the material things like the sun, moon and the stars perish, the eternal goddess remains the same. Sadasad Rupatharini. It is said that Devi is one who exists despite being Sat and Asat. That which is equally true from time immemorial in the present and in the future is called Sat. Although the universe appears true when it exists, it can change and perish. The universe becomes Asat because it exists for a while and perishes. Devi, being the form of Brahma, is Sat, and when appearing in the Prapancha, that is cosmic form, she is Asat. We are now at the 661st name. 130 verses are over. Let us recite today's 5 slokas now.
ത്രക്ഷരി ദിവ്യഗന്ധാഢ്യ സിന്ദൂരതിലകാഞ്ചിത ഉമാ ശൈലേന്ദ്രതനയ ഗൗരി ഗന്ധർവസേവിത വിശ്വഗർഭ സ്വർണഗർഭ വരദ വാഗധീശ്വരി ധ്യാനഗമ്യ പരിച്ഛേദ്യ ജ്ഞാനദ ജ്ഞാനവിഗ്രഹ സർവവേദാന്ത സംവേദ്യ സത്യാനന്ദസ്വരൂപിണി ലോപാമുദ്രാർച്ചിത ലീലാ ക്ലുപ്ത ബ്രഹ്മാണ്ഡമണ്ഡല അദൃശ്യ ദൃശ്യരഹിത വിജ്ഞാത്രി വേദ്യവർജിത യോഗിനി യോഗദാ യോഗ്യ യോഗാനന്ദ യുഗന്ധര ഇച്ഛാശക്തി ജ്ഞാനശക്തി ക്രിയാശക്തി സ്വരൂപിണി സർവാധാര സുപ്രതിഷ്ഠ സദസത് രൂപധാരിണി.
In the next video, we shall see the verses from 131 to 135.